Welcome back to ADHD Skills with Jess and Alex. She's Jess, I'm Alex. Today we're going to be talking about accountability partners and specifically how to interact with them. Because if you've never had an accountability partner before, it can be a little uncomfortable, confusing. So Jess, first of all, let's define what an accountability partner is.
Yes, for sure. So for everyone, an accountability partner is something different. But how I see an accountability partner is someone that helps to keep you in line with when you need to do something. So for example, you say that I have a deadline coming up and I really need to get something done. So I either ask someone that I know will check in on me and say, hey, can you make sure that I'm doing this? Or can you text me at this time? Ask me, or also could you buy double with me? So in a previous video, we talked about buy doubling. So can you hop online on Zoom and can we, both be doing work at the same time? And can you check in every once in a while and say, hey, are you still doing your work for your deadline for your job? So that's definitely what an accountability partner is, to make sure that you're doing what you need to be doing. But the key thing is you need to make sure you ask them and be specific on what you want them to remind you of doing or to keep you accountable of doing. Because oftentimes we forget, we don't know. And it's then we kind of put the blame on our friend or the person we asked to help us, but we didn't really give them the information that they need. So sometimes it's dialing it back and saying, what information do I need to give them? So what helps me, if you don't mind me sharing, that have information to share with them is what the task is, what you want the person to ask you or tell you. Okay, so for example, send me a text and saying, are you working on your job work? When you want them to do it. So if you want them to text you at a certain time or a certain day, and also if you want them to give you a reply back if you do not respond back to them. So those are just some things that I find, the four things that I find that are very helpful that I write down actually and check to make sure that I've asked that person those things to help me be held accountable for myself, but then to help them be truly the best accountability partner I can ask for.
And I like that last one. How would you like me to respond if I don't hear from you? Because
Yeah,
that's key. Like if your accountability partner is a worrier, they're gonna wonder, are they okay? Or whatever else is going on. So having that understanding before the accountability check-in happens is gonna be key.
exactly. And the biggest thing too is just communication with them. Everyone communicates differently. So if you are someone that works better on the phone, over the phone, calling them or texting them or emailing them, just figure out what works best, but just lay those out. For me, that's best helpful for me. What about for you?
Well, for me, I like to take a bird's eye view because, interacting with an accountability partner can be kind of daunting and scary. You might feel like they're just pounding on you to get your stuff done. However, if you take a bird's eye view of the situation, you can get a clearer understanding of what they're doing for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a few questions that you can ask yourself to make sure that you're understanding what your accountability partner is saying to you. Number one, are they right? If you're looking at it from a bird's eye view, there's no emotion involved. You're able to take a step back and see, oh, yeah, what they're saying makes sense. It's in line with what I told them to do. They're looking out for me in my best interests. Which brings me to question two, which is, do they care about me? If you've got a friend or a family member that's your accountability partner, be careful about asking family for accountability. Generally speaking, the person who agreed to be your accountability partner is doing so because they care about you. If your accountability partner is your boss, maybe not so much, and they're maybe not the best accountability partner. But a friend, a coworker on the same level as you, if they care about you, they're going to be a good accountability partner and they're going to be checking in with you because they want you to succeed. And then the third question I have is, what would I say in their shoes? That one's really good for getting you into that space of, okay, I'm looking at it from a bird's eye view. from above the situation or taking a step back, however you want to view it. So what would I say in their shoes? And that will help you have empathy with what they're saying and what they're trying to get you to do.
Yeah, no, I really like the last one you said, but what would you in their eyes? Because that really does help kind of also mentally prepare you for what you're going to be doing and help mentally prepare you for when they reach out or when they ask you to know how to respond. Because oftentimes, like you said, it can be kind of intimidating communicating. But if you already know and already have expectations of what they could possibly say, you could prepare yourself. You can already like script out in your mind or write down things and how to respond to them. Or you can ask someone, hey, how do I respond to someone if they ask me this? So you can always come prepared, which is always great. So I really like that. So the big thing for me that comes into play with accountability partners is really just being open and honest with them and just communicating with them. So for example, say that they check in on you and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And then you feel guilty and you're like, no, I'm not working on this, even though you asked me to. Just tell them, no, not yet. And if anything, say, can you give me a little motivational boost? Can you tell me something positive to help me get back on track? Because we automatically think, crap, we have to tell the truth. They're going to be mad at us and not like us. And then they're going to not want to help us out. No, that's not it. They're there to help you out. So just be honest and truthful with them. And it helps you be truthful with yourself as well. So big thing is just if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing when they ask you, you're not in trouble because you asked them to check in on you. It's more, okay, tell them the truth and then figure out how do we get back on track. Because also it could be a little reminder for you of, oh, I got to stop doing what I'm doing now, maybe online shopping, and I got to get back to work. So that little reminder is actually helping you out because it's helping you get back on track. So try to see things in positive lens. You're not in trouble when you say no, but be honest and don't say yes, because then you're going to still stick with what you're doing and not transition to what you should be doing. That's really, really big for me.
Yeah, I like that bit about, being honest, being in integrity. You're not in trouble, but like, I just feel like that honesty moment of, no, I'm not doing what I said I was going to be doing can really help you say, okay, now it's time to get to work.
Yep, exactly. It can help set that reset button for you. It helps you get back. It helps you just get back on track. Because then you're like, wait, I shouldn't be doing what's distracting me. I shouldn't, or my break is too long. Crap, I need to go back and do work. So it really helps the, moments of, oh no. And it's just be like, nope, you're asking them to do something for you. You're not in trouble. Just reset and then back on track. And it's all the positive mindset. You guys can do it. I believe in you. I would be very interested to hear what other people have to say. And if anything's work, especially the questions that I gave and also that you gave as well.
Yeah.
Definitely be interested. Please comment below and let us know what you guys think.
Like and subscribe, do all the things, and we'll see you in our next video.
See ya.